Hello everyone. I'm Dark Robneck and welcome back to another Space Engineers Shipyard Showcase. I'm still not quite used to saying Shipyard Showcase. Anyway, I wasn't planning on recording this episode. In fact, I was gonna wait till something else popped up or whatever, but I just saw this thing and I'm like, oh, I've got to record this thing. This thing looks so freaking awesome. Anyway, this is VC C.A.M, VC C.A.M base. It's done by Scope, and it's like a freaking floating base. It is so awesome looking. Just look at that. Now, the idea behind it is that you can just pick up your base and go somewhere else. How cool is that? Now, I've taken a quick look over it. Once again, I've actually forgotten to take a look in the menu of what is actually in there. I've just ran around looking at things. I've seen things like refineries, assemblers, hydrogen, everything I could think of, but, I might have missed something because I just didn't look over the actual menu. The only thing that I could find that I was disappointed about was I was hoping there was an actual little landing pad here, so that way you didn't have to land. You could stay up in the air without having to worry, I was like, it would have found it awesome if it was capable of just staying up in the air. You land your ship right here or something like that, and just stay there floating. I suppose, you can do that if you add a couple more side thrusters onto it and then flatten this bit out, because unfortunately, it doesn't have very good side thrust. Actually, the side thrust is so horrible that I've already wrecked one of these by crashing into that mountainside by accident. Anyway, as you can see, so long as you landed, you can go up and down easy peasy. And as you've already noticed, it's got plenty of anti-dog defense or anti-bug defense. You got yourself your emergency beacon, yada yada yada. You go up here, everything is linked by walkways. Not exactly the safest feeling, but hey, at least it works. You'd have to be pretty clumsy to accidentally fall down there. You got your general standard LCD monitors. A lot of unconstructed things I'm not too sure about. I mean, these would have been pretty cool as actual constructed windows, and who knows what you could have done if those buttons were actually finished. Plenty of cargo containers. You got yourself an ore detector. It actually looks like one freaking cool ass blimp. Hydrogen tank. You got yourself a refinery. Don't know how many reactors there are, I didn't count. I've seen a few already. You go up here to this level. You got your... Oh yeah, plenty of torches. This thing looks awesome flying around in the dark. Did I say torches? I meant to say spotlight. Refinery, is that oxygen? Looks like it. Assembler, more oxygen. Computers for obvious reasons. Tons of freaking thrust. It's like I doubt this thing's going to be coming down. You could probably fill up the whole cargo storage and it'll still stay up. Oh, wouldn't that be a horrible way to wake up in the morning? One moment you're there, the next moment, boom, it's you're freaking shitting your pants. Anyway, oh wait, no, I should check over here. I thought maybe there was a place I could land up here, maybe I could land my ship up here, but nope, can't do that up here either. Maybe later on, see what it's like if you do a couple of, so that's where they're hiding, a couple little tweaks here and there, just to make it slightly better, like add a little bit more side thrusts, add a little landing spot for you to land on while you're in air, and maybe a gyroscope, I'm not sure. It's got gyroscopes already, but maybe a little bit more gyroscopes could help prevent it from falling. So yeah, let's take a look at what is actually, projector. Let's take a look at what's actually in here. You got your floodlights, Gatling turrets, gyroscopes, hydrogen tanks, landing gear, lateral thrusters, lift thrusters, oxygen tanks, reactors, signal lights, static lights, antenna, assembler, and beacon. So, landing cameras, cryo chambers, sorry. Flight seats, dorsal turrets. Gyroscopes, hydrogen tanks. Oh, 2 hydrogen tanks. That's some nice amount. Plenty of interior lights. Well, actually, not as many interior lights as I would have thought. Wonder how well that goes in the dark. Landing gear, atmosphere thrusters, cargo containers, panels, medical room, auto take to oxygen generator, oxygen tanks, programmable blocks, repair projector. Oh, okay. So you just switch it on and allow it to repair itself. Oh, actually more like, you know, you can run around trying to find where the damage is and repair it yourself. Ground sensor, because, you know, you don't want to crash. Atmosphere thrusters, quite a few small reactors. How well do these small reactors work when it's flying? Because I could imagine, you know, chewing up a lot of fuel when it's staying up in the air. Okay, let's take a look-see. Going up. It's quite a bit of power usage, isn't it? What about when you're just staying still? Coming to a complete stop. Ooh, it's still moving. I don't know why. Is it falling or is it tilting? I don't know what's keeping it moving. Let's tilt it a little bit. Is it moving? Move. Move. Now it's moving. Oh, don't tilt it too much. This thing's a nightmare to move around, it is. I don't understand why it's saying it's moving. What thruster is on? Doesn't look like any of the side thrusters. Oh wait, no, that one's doing something. Okay, it's not moving any sides. It's probably completely and utterly flat. Yes. So, how is it moving? I don't see it moving. Do you see it moving? Holy crap, this is awesome. This would be so awesome to have, just floating around, just sitting there like some sort of indomitable fortress that nobody could reach. Could you imagine it just sitting here above your friends who have only just started and they're all down there and you're like, ha 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 ha, this is my kingdom now, bitches. This is so awesome. Of course, there's the problem of actually moving it. As I said, it's not easy to move. You tilt it and you're going down. Let's see how easy it is to move just straight forwards and backwards and all that. Not the fastest of things, is it? But, you know, that ain't such of a problem. The problem is keeping it from falling and making sure it's got enough power to stay up in the air for as long as you want it to. So yeah, tried those thrusters out, they work great. Now let's show you the horrifying truth of what happens if you accidentally tilt it and lose control. Ah! I'm tilting! Wee! I think I didn't have it this much tilted, I had it way less tilted beforehand. But I couldn't get it back under control and it just, no matter what I did, it just kept moving and moving and moving till eventually it just slammed into the side of the cliff. Just look at this thing, it's freaking awesome. Okay, I'm starting to get it under control now. So it's not too much of a problem so long as you keep it away from cliffs while trying to move it. Either that or keep a very close eye on any cliffs. And your speed bar. You do not want to be going too fast when there's cliffs nearby. But boy, does this thing make a nice collision when it hits the side of a mountain. Half of its face just practically crumbles off, the ship's face does. It's freaking awesome. It really pops like a balloon. So yeah, this little base, mobile base here, is freaking awesome, you know, so useful. So many things you can think off the top of your head of doing with it. At the same time, you know, it could be slightly better, you know, just a little bit more power and, you know, a landing bay for your little ship to go up and down in, then you're fine. We're gonna crash, Captain! We're gonna crash! Uh-oh. I can't even tell how straight I am now. Did I hit it? No, I haven't hit it. Oh! Look how close that is. Wait, what the? It's heading the other direction now. No, I don't want to head the other direction. I want to head this direction. I want to tap that mountainside. I want to tap that bitch. Seems like there's plenty of gyroscopes. Don't need any more of those. Just basically need a little bit more power and a little bit more landing space. But as I'm sure you can imagine, this thing can do so much for you. It doesn't look like there's actually much in here either, so you know, it's not much of a hassle building one of these. Oh, tap that, and it didn't even dent it. That's not what you all want to see. What you all want to see is a collision. So let's do that collision. Let's do that collision, bitch. It's like a freaking missile, isn't it? Listen to it go. It's gonna hit that mountainside and we're gonna go down. Oh, I'm tilting too far. Well, I think I'm in a pretty much an unrecoverable state now. What the hell just happened? Is it landing? Holy crap, it just recovered itself. But why isn't it? Oh, I had the whoops, I had the inertial dampeners off. My mistake. I don't know how I managed to turn them off. Or maybe they turn themselves off. Maybe that's part of the automatic system. Going down, we're going down, Captain. I did a nice crash earlier. Now I can't seem to make a nice crash. Boom! Whoa, it took off half the freaking thing. Look at that. Don't get much better than that. Captain, she's still in one piece. Let's push her back on her back. I feel like one of those movies with the ship slowly sinking sideways. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this freaking awesome blimp. Little tweak here, a little tweak there, and it'll be so awesome. So many things you can do with it. Do I keep repeating myself? Pretty sure I keep repeating myself. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you all next time. Boom! Whoa, it took off half the freaking thing. Look at that. Don't get much better than that.